But let's talk about another quarterback who's struggling to win big games. Dak Prescott. Uh-oh. Cowboys' worst home loss since Jerry Jones bought the team 25 years ago? 30 years ago? Yikes. Detroit looked incredible. I've been saying all season, I think Detroit's the best team in the NFC. I think they proved that against Dallas. Now let's maybe throw some caution to the wind. No Aiden Hutchinson's going to be a problem, and I think they should make a trade. Maybe Max Crosby. Maybe Micah Parsons. Something along those lines. They need to make a trade. Because their whole thing is, we're going to get you under pressure. The whole reason I think the Lions, and I've continued to say this, even as the Vikings and Packers and Bears have been winning, I continue to think the Lions will win that division because I think Darnold under pressure will struggle. And Caleb under pressure will struggle. And the Lions, I believed, had the defensive line to put them under pressure. Even with decent O-lines on both of those teams, but without Aiden Hutchinson, I worry, can they generate enough pressure against Sam Darnold to really make him uncomfortable? Can they really generate that pressure against Caleb to make him uncomfortable? Because if Darnold and Caleb are comfortable in the pocket, I don't know if I trust the Lions secondary to hold up. Because they've played in some shootouts. I mean, they let Seattle drop 27 on them. However, they looked great against Dallas. And again, at Dallas, 4 straight home losses for the Cowboys. Lions look like the best team of the NFC. But again, I'm saying that I'm hesitant. I want to see it without Hutchinson and see if it still works. As far as Dallas goes, tough loss, obviously. And there's going to be changes, I think, that are going to be made in Dallas. I don't know how soon those changes are going to be made. But Mike McCarthy is, I mean, I know Jerry Jones says he doesn't want to fire mid-season, but Mike McCarthy is going to have to go pretty soon, at least end of the year. Because they've already paid Dak, you can't get rid of him. And Dak is really fading. No run game. And we've all seen the stat. I mean, the when they had Zeke in his prime, and it was a stat that said when Zeke goes for over 20 carries, the Cowboys won like 88% of their games. And then when Dak threw the ball 30 times or more, they won like 20% of their games. So they've always had this formula with Dak is don't let him throw the ball too much, have a good run game, keep him comfortable, and play good defense. Good defense, good run game, and don't make Dak play hero ball. That's how you win with Dak Prescott. But again, he's a good quarterback. He's not an elite quarterback. He's not a Mahomes. He's not a Josh Allen. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He is the best, I think. I've always said, I think Dak Prescott is the best of the good quarterbacks. Like, I would take Dak over Cousins. I'd take Dak over Geno. I'd take Dak over a Baker, probably. I'd take him over Jared Goff. Close, but I think I would, although Goff just embarrassed him. But it's because I do love the physicality of Dak. But when the run game fails and the defense struggles, Dak's exposed and his weaknesses are exposed. You say, well, how can you say you take him over Goff? We've seen what Jared Goff looks like with a bad line and no run game and a bad defense. The Lions went 3-13 in his first season there. So let's not pretend like Goff is this amazing player. When everything is going right for Dak and everything is going right for Goff, I think Dak, which we saw last year, Dak beat him. But when things go wrong, that's when they both start to get exposed. Right now, Goff isn't being exposed because his team's incredible. Dak is getting exposed, and it's showing. I think he leads the league in picks, and he might lead the league in picks all season. We'll see if he can get any better. They probably need to trade for a receiver, but they really should trade for a running back. I don't think they will, but we'll see. But, I mean, the Rico Dowdle thing, that's not working. Deuce Vaughn, Ezekiel Elliott, that's not working. You got to pivot. Smart teams know when to pivot. The Cowboys need to pivot right now.